Hello and welcome to our Italian baby moon. We are in Milan today. We're leaving for Lake Como tomorrow. Today we decided to stop here because we are going to the opera this afternoon. There were a few cheaper spaces, like spots, so we decided to go and kind of see what it looks like. This morning was a bit hectic because we left at 6 in the morning. We arrived pretty early, to be honest, but it started raining a little bit when we arrived. So between like the umbrella and trying to film and everything, I didn't really talk too much. We walked around for a bit and we just ate. It was really good. And now we are picking, like my partner is switching a few things in our bags and changing into a shirt. And then we're going to go to the opera. And I'm very excited. It is so beautiful from every corner that I'm not even sure how to film. But welcome to Lake Como. We just drove here this morning and we are visiting the city this morning, and then this afternoon walk around a bit more, and in the late afternoon I think we'll go to our Airbnb, which is in Menaggio, so we'll have like an hour long I think to drive, and then for the next few days we'll do a tour of the main I think cities over like around the lake. And I'm so excited because we love a lake. We do love a lake. If you watched any other kind of travel vlogs that I've done, we love a lake. This is so pretty. This is so iconic. We wanted to come last year, I think, maybe even the year before. Didn't really happen, so we're so excited that this is our baby moon. We added Milan. That was not really planned at the beginning, but we're so excited. We just arrived at our Airbnb. I'm gonna give you this quickest tour ever because my battery is flashing. This is so freaking nice. Oh my god. So you enter and you have a super large living room. I had to switch to my phone. The views are actually incredible, absolutely breathtaking. This is actually our balcony, so we'll be able to eat and have this view of the lake. Oh my god. Then you go through here and you have the kitchen, which is super large and has absolutely everything that you need. Like she has like 3 coffee makers. Still the views of the lake. And then we go through here and you have the bedroom, really nice. You have storage area here, and then here we have a little balcony, and access to the garden. This is our part of the garden, and I think this area specifically. And oh my goodness, like the views are just insane. And then you go back through here and you have, and then you have the bathroom, super nice big shower here, just perfect. So our plan for the rest of the evening, because it's actually 6:30, we're going to unpack, get everything in the kitchen. We've bought a few things for tonight's dinner and relax because I am very pregnant, so I do need to. We walked 15.5 kilometers yesterday and I think about 8 or 9 today, so I'm feeling it. Also, we just want to enjoy a quiet evening in. I'll leave the Airbnb's details in the description because this is incredible. Like the views are just like, I'll keep showing the view to you because it's just incredible to see that. It's like you're on the lake, which is quite insane. there. So apologies, I haven't really talked to you guys today because it was a bit hectic in the sense that it was really hot today. There were a lot more people where we went because we went to Bellagio this morning, which is quite a popular kind of destination around the lake because I think it's the biggest city, so there were a lot more people. And it was better in the morning because when we arrived, we took the ferry from Menaggio to Varenna and then to Bellagio, and it was the perfect timing because we arrived at 10 and most people are still having breakfast and everything, so it was really quiet, really nice. And we went to see the botanical garden, and then something happened that I really hadn't planned. So, you know, emotions. I didn't really film after that, and for the rest of the day it got more and more busy, so I didn't film anything like talking. And this afternoon we went to the villa, I keep butchering the name, so I'll write it down here. It's kind of the Star Wars villa, and I think a James Bond one as well, and it was so busy. First of all, it's a trek to go there. You have to walk. You can choose like a path, either 20 minutes or 45. I don't know if it just like the shortest one is necessarily the hardest one. I'm not sure, but even 20 minutes it was a hike, and I am quite pregnant, so it was a bit difficult, especially because of the heat. And then after that, like, the garden itself was really nice. We were really disappointed because the villa was closed. They said that it was like there were too many people, but I think it's not that, because I think there was a wedding and they had kind of booked the villa. I don't know why they didn't say that, but so we can visit it, which we were gutted. It was still really pretty. The garden was really nice, but it was really hot and there were a lot of people. We still managed to walk around. It was really gorgeous, like the flowers and everything, beautiful. Of course, the architecture, like, incredible. We then walked back to the car and we went and had some ice cream, which was delicious. I chose passion fruit and lemon because I really wanted something fresh. Best decision, so good. And we're just going to chill. I'm going to talk to my family because they don't know. Yeah, we're having a thunderstorm as well, which I'm actually very excited about. Today was just insane. I really was not expecting it, like, at all. We always knew we wanted to get married, but we never really had a plan on like timing, especially with having a baby. And then we are still kind of hoping to be able to buy in the next couple of years. So a wedding like was not in our plans, but we don't want to do a big wedding. We actually want to do something very small, so it won't be very expensive. We're still we kind of talked about it a bit today, especially during the hike to the villa, because I needed distraction. And we're still kind of talking about like kind of what we want to do and the timing and everything. I'm going to FaceTime my sister and my parents, and I'll show you guys what we get up to after. Hi.
Hello.
How you doing?
Je viens de rentrer de formation. Pourquoi tu m'appelles pour prendre des nouvelles?
Je sais là, c'est ça, elle va faire un bruit, soit elle va être silencieuse. I had the same reaction. Good morning, it's Thursday. We just packed our bags and cleaned a little bit around the Airbnb. We are leaving today. We are just going to visit a villa this morning, like a villa and its garden. And I'm so excited because I think it's going to be so beautiful. So we're doing this morning. We're eating at a restaurant and then we're driving home. Yesterday was quite a day, which is why I didn't really film. First of all, we started walking up a path to try to go to a castle. It was not very well indicated. It was going up very high. It was like a 40-minute walk. It was already pretty hot, and for my pregnant body that was just too much. So at some point when we kind of didn't really know where we were supposed to go, we just kind of turned back, and then we went to the botanical garden, which was so beautiful, and we met a really cute couple. We were like in a very cute spot, and the girl was like, do you want me to take a picture of the both of you, and then you can take a picture of the both of us? And they were so nice. She took amazing photos, and I did a whole photo shoot for them because that's how we work, and that was so nice. And then we went to eat, and it was just a trek. I had chosen this restaurant, and for some reason, I don't know why, it was like super difficult to find, very high up. The weather was really weird, and then we arrived there and it was a bit too posh for us, and we definitely were judged by the servers, but it's fine. And then we went back to the city, like we got a ticket. The parking was not very well indicated, and it was really hard to find parking that day, so we just parked there, and there were other cars, so we were like, yeah, maybe it's a parking like just not well indicated because it's a very small town. Anyways, then we drove to another town that was on the same kind of side of the lake, and then we found parking a bit farther, but it was fine. And then we drove back to see like the castle from the first city from the morning. Could not find it once again. The parking even for cars was really badly indicated, so it was like, I think you still had to walk up a path, like you could not park near the castle, so it was a bit difficult, and we just kind of gave up at that point. I was just so exhausted. My back and my belly have been hurting quite a bit, so we just decided to kind of ferry back to Menaggio and walk around the town, which we did. We had ice cream, which was great. We just sat on the bench and just talked, and then we drove back home and we chilled for a bit. And I think it was really what we needed to do at that moment, just because I love visiting cities. I love, like, usually we don't take an Airbnb, we kind of take a hotel and we visit as much as we can and go back home after dinner, and it's great. But being so pregnant, like I'm going to be 30 weeks very soon, and I'm starting to really feel it, especially with the heat and stuff like that, and it's very like hilly and it's not flat like at all. So I've been walking like around 10-15 kilometers every day, so we were really happy that we booked an Airbnb and we could cook dinner at home and just be chill and home by like 6:37, just so that I could chill a bit more because my body cannot take it, and that's just okay. I think we did as much as we wanted to, so that's really great. I'll take you along for the villa because I'm pretty sure it's going to be incredible. So let's go.